The Grand Canyon, the most amazing hole in the ground that ever was. A mile deep, 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, and one of the 7 natural wonders of the world.
Grand Canyon!
Majestic, psychedelic, not a surprise it's one of the most visited national parks in the country.
Crazy.
With almost 6 million visitors each year. And with that comes a lot of mystique, hidden caves, conspiracies of underground cities, ancient Egyptian civilizations, even alien life.
Come on and get me! Come and get me!
We can't rule anything out at this point. So today we're in Williams, Arizona, the gateway to the Grand Canyon, and we're about to make our trip even grander by getting aboard the Grand Canyon Railway. We made it to the Grand Canyon.
Really? We're on the oldest car in the whole fleet, 1923. Wow.
Alright, this is us.
The only car in the whole fleet that has windows that can open.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao. Arrivederci.
Is your kidney roundup ready?
So we're on the Grand Canyon Railway, and Olivia and I decided to switch it up, leave the trailer behind, and take a 3-day trip to this town called Williams. And it's considered the gateway to the Grand Canyon via the Grand Canyon Railway. I gotta complain because we didn't really know about this going in. So when we showed up in Williams, we saw that there was a train and we're like, let's do the train, let's get on the train. So these are the 6 available car options that we had to choose from. And since we're RVers on a budget and really wanted to experience the vintage 1923 car, we went with the Pullman. Fresh air, comfy bench style seats, open windows, and coincidentally, the most affordable of the bunch. And I gotta say, the drive to just get here was insane. We literally saw the Vermilion Cliffs, the Navajo Bridge, just the colors and the variety of the landscape. It's crazy out here.
The Grand Canyon Railway made its first journey to the Grand Canyon on September 17, 1901. People like Theodore Roosevelt, John Muir, William Howard Taft, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Clark Gable, Doris Day, and even Warren Buffett have all ridden this railway. The $3.95 train ride replaced the $15 8-hour stagecoach ride from Flagstaff, allowing visitors to gaze upon what Teddy Roosevelt said every American should see. These 65 miles of track became the lifeline to the Grand Canyon. Though the train was shut down in 1969 due to the popularity in automobiles, it reopened 20 years later and is now responsible for keeping approximately 50,000 cars outside of the National Treasure. This train makes you feel like you're going back in time to the Old West.
Walking through some of the coaches trying to see if we can find an entertainer.
And I think I see a guy playing a guitar, and we're gonna go see if we can get him.
Come on, baby, don't say maybe.
Got the bathroom here. Really small. Hi! We're making our way to the snack.
Man, look at all the space back here. There's about 800 people on this train today. It takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes one way, 2 hours and 15 minutes back. It's a really good way to get to the Grand Canyon without having to take your car. Why is that important? Well, the Grand Canyon is one of the most popular national parks in the country, and it does get jammed at the entrance. Sometimes you're going to be waiting in line for a while. Taking a train is actually a strategic move because you avoid all the lines. It drops you off right there. You have about 3 hours to explore. Easy peasy. This is the second one we've done in the last month. We just did the Durango to Silverton narrow gauge, and I'm just hoping we'll get a chance though to get real, you know, up close and personal with the Grand Canyon and have the tracks maybe go alongside it. That'd be nice. But I haven't done enough research to know if that's actually going to happen or not.
We're just about halfway to the Grand Canyon. The view has been pretty flat, not too exciting. A lot of bush, some cows, you know.
No red rocks just yet.
Yeah, no red rocks just yet. I'm really eager though to see what it's going to be like when we start to get into the national park. So we just entered the Grand Canyon, they said. Doesn't really look like it. We're still with a lot of greenery and trees and bush. Nathan's got his whole head out the window. How you feeling, dude?
I got slapped by a branch.
Nathan, no you did not.
Yeah, cut my forehead.
Maybe by a fly.
And now that we've seen the Grand Canyon, we can go home.
Yay, we did it!
Come on, kids, get your butts in the car. Go.
Don't you want to look at the Grand Canyon?
Go, I got my selfie. Let's go home now.
With the freedom here in the Grand Tour, it's usually bought like that.
We made it to the Grand Canyon. So we only have time for a quick little walk around the rim, you know, a quick little rim job and see how that goes. So the train drops you off at the South Rim, which is the most visited, the most touristy, the most popular. And the North Rim is probably more well known for its hikes. And it's definitely like a ways away. Like they're not close to each other by any means. What's also really neat about the North Rim is if you're, you know, living closer to, let's say, St. George, Utah, it's an easier access point to get to. So if you want to avoid the crowds and do some more adventurous hiking, North Rim's probably a better choice. And if you want to obviously do more of the viewpoint stuff or the mellow rim walks and hikes, South Rim.
No, do not jump. I think he was going to jump onto that other rock. Oh. What is he doing? No, he did not. No. Oh. Let me show you guys. That's a long way down. Dude, guys, be careful. Oh no. Look at all the people filming. Sketch or cool, Nathan?
We decided to spend a big part of our 3-hour window walking to Mather Point. It's about 2 miles there and 2 miles back, so that'll take up a large chunk of the time, but at least we get to walk around the rim, explore, and I think the further down we go, the less crowded it'll be, because it is pretty busy today.
One thing I will say is now that we're seeing that, you know, we're kind of crunched for time a little bit, I wouldn't recommend taking the train if it's your first time to the Grand Canyon and you want to see a lot.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. For your very, very first time, give yourself the freedom of going on your own with your car, so you don't have to be on another person's agenda or another, it's best to have that liberty, because we definitely feel a bit squeezed for time. And I gotta say, we really lucked out today because the weather is picture perfect. Not a cloud in the sky right now. And I don't know what it is about the light here, but it really makes those cliffs and rocks just like pop with like this purple and blue hue.
Beautiful bluish hue.
You gotta work on your train legs.
This is piping hot.
Rosé on the train.
Oh no, we're slowing down. I think we're toast. We're gonna get robbed.
I think we're getting robbed.
Oh man.
Don't grab at the gun, that's very unsafe. So it goes. How about you, ma'am?
I want to give it to my favorite robber.
Your favorite Robert? Oh, you mean the little one? Yeah, I get it. He's the best one. He's our heart and soul.
There were two main questions that I had going into this, and now that I know, I want to share just in case anybody else does this. Number one, the views. I was so curious what the view would actually be like on this train. And truthfully, you get zero Grand Canyon view. It's still pretty, but I wouldn't say that you go on this train ride for the views. Second thing, when you get to the national park, because you have 3 hours, it's very limited on what you can do. And after we talked to a park ranger, we had 2 recommendations. We could either do the Rim Walk Trail, which is 2 miles there, 2 miles back. That took us a good 2 hours. Or you can get on the shuttle and go to Mojave Point, which is about 5 stops from where the train drops you off. I guess you could hang around the Grand Canyon Village and just take in that same view.
It's magnificent though.
But I will say the Rim Trail Walk, now I'm all screwed up. The Rim Trail Walk was pretty awesome, even though you have the same view the whole time. Because you are moving around the rim, it is a different perspective. Overall, I think this is a really great experience, but I feel like if you are really trying to see a lot of the Grand Canyon and you want like a full day in the park, I probably wouldn't recommend the train. What would you say?
100%. I think this is for like a more leisurely, laid back. Let the train take me there. I'll roam around, stroll, do a mini hike for a couple hours, get back on the train, come back, and have dinner in Williams because they got some nice restaurants. They got a famous pie place as well.
Do you cerveza after National Park? I do. Cheerio. Yeah, buddy.
I'm low-key hella excited right now. This pizza. Yes, más queso para mí. I've had a very long day in the national park. Train was amazing. Travel experience. Now we're in Williams. Super charming town. Love this place. Right off of Route 66. I highly recommend this place. Amazing. I'm really hoping to go back to this ring shop I saw this morning because they have the best men's rings. Native American artists are making them and they're incredible. I might have to linger on back to that shop. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get something to match that.
Get myself another bling bling.
Here. Yeah, buddy.
So we just wrapped dinner. I just can't get that ring out of my head.
My precious.
This is rare because I've been casually looking for rings across the country. And this is like kind of unusual that I found a store that has a lot of men's rings made by Native American artists that are legit. Hallelujah, there it is, from the eagle. What I love about this place is that every artist that they work with, they have their initials engraved on the inside of the ring, and they have a story to tell. He's a Navajo Indian, and he makes Navajo jewelry, and this is another piece that he made that I'm also in love with. And it's a story ring, and just look at the detail and how he look at the stones. I mean, that's just
Wow, the clouds.
and they just look so elegant and classy and beautiful. And there's another story ring. This is a different artist, but this is more of a like a kind of a minimalistic, sleek look. That's a full-blown horse.
That's amazing.
I mean, just gotta say, when you combine it with the situation going on, it looked pretty nice. But this for sure is my absolute favorite, and I'd say this is my second. But I even gotta say, there's 2 other ones that I also love that are over there, and maybe I can get them to pull them out for me just to show you guys, because Thunder Eagle has got like volumes of options.
Yes, and they're just representing so many artists.
Yeah, and I love that. They also share the history of the stone, the history of where it came from, and they're also just like really nice guys, and that makes a big difference. So Thunder Eagle and Williams, check it out. If you're looking for some men's rings, they got a bunch of other stuff too, but for my homies out there who want to, you know, a little bit of something, it can be sleek, it can be elegant, it doesn't have to be flashy.
What's the difference in the other one? Because it looks
My favorite one, the other one that also has like a turquoise
it's
in
not Sleeping Beauty.
Number 8.
Yeah, and
Number 8
that's
turquoise. Yeah, that one is from Nevada. This one is from Arizona. And that one is also a mine that was discovered in 1929 and it got depleted in 1961.
Yeah,
So
that one's really rare, right? Yeah.
I think that he's also my favorite artist.
Yeah, Super Smith, David Rosales.
Yeah.
Super
I think you're
Smith.
rocking one of his too.
Yeah, that's so sick. And a huge shout out to our Patreon peeps. We so appreciate your continued support.